Hey there everyone, it's Ravindra here. In this video we will learn how to authenticate our .NET Core MVC application. We also learn role-based authorization in this video. And we are going to use Auth0 for authentication in this tutorial. And let me give you a quick demo of the application. So it is just a basic ASP.NET MVC application. And here you can see that we have the sign up and login links. If I click on the sign up link, then you will be redirected to Auth0 authentication page, and here you can sign up, or you can also switch to the login. And here we have this login page. Let's log in with john@gmail.com. Now you can see that we have this profile section. So here you can see just a basic info about a user, and let's log in with admin credentials. So it is my admin account, and if I log in with this, now you can see that I have one extra link here, admin page. It is just a simple page for demonstration, and I can also see the profile page. So here it is the demonstration of role-based authorization, all you can achieve with Auth0 authentication system. If you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe this channel to get more videos like this. So let's get started without any delays. So let's quickly create an application. I'm using VS Code. You can also use Visual Studio. So for that, you have to install extension which is called C# DevKit extension, and after installing it you can follow along easily. So now here you can see in this Explorer tab, you can see this button, create .NET project, and let's click on this button. Now you have to select application. So I'm just gonna search here MVC, ASP.NET Core Web App MVC. So now it will ask us a location where you want to install, where you want to create a project. So I am going to create it here somewhere. Okay, so after that it will ask us a name of application. It will take a little bit while. Okay, now here we'll enter the name. Let's name it Auth0 demo or .NET Auth0. That's it. Now you will see here we have this Explorer, which is a by default Explorer in VS Code, and we have Solution Explorer that is provided by C# DevKit extension, and here you can see that we have this project. So let's run this project and let's see what is here. So before running it, we have to do some configuration, and so let's do that. So here you can see this link, create a launch.json file. So click on this and click on the .NET 5 Plus and .NET Core tab. You will see that we have generated our launch.json file. Now you can easily run your application from here. Okay, so you can see that it is our application. So I'm gonna close this guy. I'm gonna also close it, and now let's go here, and you will see that we have various folders here, and inside the views shared you will see that we have this layout folder, and here we have defined our whole layout, I guess. Here, that's it. So here we will define few more links. So first link will be our login. Okay, and another link will be logout, and one link will be sign up. We will define our controllers later. Controllers and actions will be defined later. Oops, I have done terrible mistakes here. It should not be like this. It should be like this. So this one will be sign up, and this one will be login, sign up, log out. And we'll create few more links. One is, let's just say, my orders. And one more thing, let's say it is just a admin page. Okay, so we have all of these links, and let's move these 3 links to the bottom. Okay, and let's see how it is looking. So let's run our application again. Now you can see that we have lots of options here, lots of tabs. So let's close it for now. And now let's talk about the auth0. So open the browser and type here auth0, and here you will see that we have this website auth0.com, and here you can see the pricing of the auth0, and we have a free tier for development purpose or just for the demo application. So you can see its pricing. So let's click on this and let's see what is its free plan is offering. So here it's free plan. It's saying that get auth0 for free with up to 7,000 active users and unlimited logins, no credit card required. So you can start it with free. So for that you need to create an account here. So just go there and create an account if you don't have one. I already have one, so I'm going to log in there. Now it is our dashboard of auth0. So you can go here in the application section and click on the applications. After that we are going to create a new application. So just create on this one and let's name it .NET auth, and let's select regular web application. Select this one, regular web application, click on create, and here we'll see that we have some options. So we have these options, so definitely we are going to select this one, ASP.NET Core. So let's click on this one, and it will take a while and we are fine. Okay, so our application has been created. You can see here the credentials, where it is. Here it is domain, it is client ID, client secret, etc, etc. So here in the quick start section you can see that we have a guide. So we are going to follow along this guide because I honestly do not remember any of these steps. So here we have few things we have to do. Okay, so first of all we need to figure out where is client secrets and keys. Yeah, it's here. Okay, that's good. So I'm back to the Visual Studio Code, and first of all go here in the app setting.json file. It should be somewhere here, app setting.json file, and here we will define this. So it is just an JSON object. So its key is auth0, and inside it we have 2 more properties. One is domain and client ID. So we will go here and here in the settings we'll see that we have our domain. So just copy this guy and paste it here, and copy the client ID and paste it here. It is our domain and it is our client ID. Now we need to install a package which is this one. So next step is we are going to install this package. Open the Visual Studio Code and let me kill this guy. Okay, just a minute, wait for a minute. Okay, so first of all, let's change the directory because we have project inside the .NET Auth0. So we are going to move inside the .NET Auth0 folder. Okay, so now let's type here .NET add package, and let's add this package. So remove this line install package because it is only eligible in the Visual Studio. So if you are using the Visual Studio, you need to write install package then the name of package. In the VS Code we will do it like this, .NET add package. In the Visual Studio it is fine, it will absolutely fine in the Visual Studio package manager console. So let's add this guy. Okay, so we are done here. So let's move here, and now since we have installed it, so let's copy this line from here and open the program.cs file and copy this line above the controller with the views. Okay, so where it is, where should we find, yeah, here, add controller with the views. So we are going to paste this line here. So it is giving an error, so press control dot and it will add this line here. So basically what we are doing here, we are just configuring this service. Inside this we have to pass these two properties, options dot domain, and we are getting this information from our app setting.json file. You can see that auth0 colon domain, auth0 colon domain, it means we are getting this value from domain which is inside the auth0. And same thing will go here, options dot client id, and we will get this client id from client id which is inside the auth0 object. So you can see client id inside the auth0. So we have configured this thing. Okay, one more tick. Now use authentication, use authorization, which I think which must be present there, program.cs file, and here we have use authorization. We do not have authentication, so yeah, we are going to add use authentication. Okay, so it is a new line and it is also a new line which we have added. Okay, now let's move ahead. Let's see what it is saying. So it is saying that you have to create this controller, account controller. So yeah, we are going to create an account controller. So go here and add a new controller here. So add new file, class, and let's name it account controller. That's it. And here you can say controller. Okay, anything else? No. So let's copy this method, login method, and let's paste it here. Okay, press control dot and click on this, press control dot, click on this. Okay, so it has added these two lines here. Okay, now it is a login method. So usually we are calling the auth0 APIs here. So authentication properties equal to new login authentication properties builder with redirect URI and return URL build etc etc. So next step what we have to do, okay, let's do it later. So let's copy the logout method also. Okay, so logout method have this authorize attribute. It means without authorization we cannot use it. So it has added this I guess this one or this one. It is logout. So also press control dot and click on using microsoft.asp.net core authentication cookies. Okay, so when we click on logout we will redirect it to the home/index. So we will move to the index method of the home controller. Okay, so let's see what should we do now. So now what we have to do, we have to go here in the settings and here you will see allowed callback URLs. So here will be our allowed URL. So go here in the properties and launch setting.json and you will see this one 7170. It is our base URL. So I'm going to register it here, callback URLs and callback URLs, and here you will see allowed login logout URLs. So logout URL will be just like this, but here in the allowed callback URLs we will write callback. Okay, and now just click on the save changes, and now what we will do here, we will open the layout.cs HTML page and here we are going to update our login and logout links. So it will be login, oh where it is, yeah, this one, login. Our controller will be account, and so it will also be account and it will also be account and it will be login. It is the name of action method. Another one will be sign up, which we will create later. Right now we do not have any method with the name sign up. We will create it later. And another method will be logout, which is defined inside the account controller. Login, logout and sign up will be created later. Okay, so right now you can see that we do not have any views, so we do not need to create any views. It will be managed by the auth0. So you just have to write this code and this code, which you will find easily here inside the quick start guide. So even you do not need to remember the code. Okay, yeah, that's true, no one remembers the code. Okay, so now what we will do, let's check this login functionality. Okay, so we are in our application. So here it is the login link. So let's click on this link and let's see what will happen. So when we have clicked on the login link, it has redirected here. Right now we do not have any account here, so you can click on the sign up link and it will create account for you. So just enter it and password, just enter some email address and password, and you will able to sign up here. So right now I am not going to do it because we are going to create another link which will be sign up. Right now it is not working, so yeah, we are going to work on that. Let's close this guy. And how to create a sign up link is not provided here in the quick start, so yeah, you have to follow this tutorial for that. So just click here, copy the login method and paste it here, and let's name it sign up. Everything will be same, we will just change a property. So here we will just remove these comments, and here we will write this line with parameter screen hint sign up. So let's run this application again and let's see how it is going. Now here let's click on the sign up link and I hope it will work, so let's wait. Yeah, so let's register here, and ravindra@gmail.com. It is not an actual email ID, so you can put your actual email ID. And after the sign up, you will get a verification link in your email ID. So let's name it, yeah, let's enter some strong password. Okay, so press on continue, and why we are redirected here, it was clashing with my previous settings, so that's why I was getting error here. But if you are using it first time, then there should not be any error. So yeah, we have been registered, we have been signed up there, and after login you have to enter the credential. So I actually have added credential before, so let's do it again. So here just it again, and oops, okay, now you can see I have successfully logged in, and if I click on log out, I will successfully logged out. So you can go here in the application section, and here in the cookies you can see that we have this auth cookie. Okay, fair enough. Let's close this guy and let's move here again. So what I am going to do here, I'm going to apply some authentication here. So what we will do, from here I will write if user dot identity dot is authenticated, then these links will be displayed, otherwise these links will not be displayed. Okay, login, my orders, admin page, login, sign up and log out, and sign up. And let's move this link here in the else condition. If we are authenticated, then these link will be showed, otherwise this sign up link will be displayed. Okay, so what we have done here, let me show you. So here we have checked a condition, if user dot identity dot is authenticated, then this my order link, this admin page link, this account login link and this logout link will be displayed, and if user is not authenticated then this link will be displayed, and I think it should also be here. If user is not authenticated then login and sign up link will be displayed. If user is authenticated then logout link will be displayed along with these two links. Okay, so it is not going to work. I have to run it again, but yeah, I am seeing an error somewhere. What that can be? If does not exist in the current context. Okay, so it should be small I and it should be fine now. Okay, now it's fine. So inside the if block these three links will be displayed: login, logout, admin page and my orders. And if user is not logged in then login and sign up page will be displayed, and these two links will be always available. So let's run this application again and let's see. So right now we are inside here, so let's log in, and after login let's see what will happen. Let's log in with this email. Oops. Okay, so now you can see we have my orders and admin links are displayed with a logout link. If I click on a logout then login and sign up link will be displayed. If I click on sign up then we are able to sign up. So let's do one more sign up. Let's see, let's name it Mike, and Mike okay, let's enter. Oops, email is not valid. Okay, and when you do sign up for the first time then it will ask this. So yeah, click on accept and you can see we are logged in also. Home, privacy, my orders, admin page and a logout. Right now the problem is we are able to log in without any email verification. So for that we have to do one thing. First of all, we have to go here in our dashboard, and here we will see this action tab, this one. We have this flows section. In the flows section we have this login flow, and here in the right corner you will see installed and custom. We will click on custom and we will create a custom action, and let's name it no login without email verification. Trigger will be login post login and our runtime is node 18. Okay, so now you can see we have this code. So what I am going to do, just I have some code here, and here I'm going to copy this line, and here inside this method function, which is a node or JavaScript function, export.on execute post login async event and API. I am going to paste this line. So here if event.user.email verified is not present here, so in the start we have this exclamation sign. It means that if user is not verified, then API dot redirect, let me zoom. Okay, now we are fine. Then API dot redirect dot send user to, and here our domain https domain. So we have registered our domain here, so let's find it, program.cs file. Oops, not program.cs file, it was app settings.json file, and here it is our domain. So just copy this domain and remove this line and paste it here. https this domain, then v2 logout, then it will return to some URL, and here we will paste the client ID which is also present here. So just remove this client ID section, and here we will paste our client ID. Now here you will see, here we have to paste a URL. So what we are going to do, we are going to create a new link here. So it will be, sorry, no link, new action method, public async task email verification, something like this, and it will return a view, and here we will create its view. So it's a controller, and I guess I am doing something wrong. So what it might be, let me guess. We are fine, and oops, okay, it should be I action result. Okay, now we are fine. Now we will create a view here. So we will create a folder. That folder will be account, and inside the account folder, where it is, oops, why it is not created. So let's create a new folder, account. Okay, and inside the account we will create a new custom file. So let's name it email verification.cshtml. It will be that file, and we will just copy this line from our privacy. So where it is, email verification.cshtml. Oops, I have done something wrong here. Email verification.cshtml. Okay, so here just name it email verification, view by view title, and here just write please verify your email first. Okay, so that's just a basic verification page. and now we are going to register this thing here. So let's go here in the application section, in the applications, and I'm going to open it in a new tab, and here we will go inside the settings. So yeah, of course we need to wait for it first. So here I have this app .NET Auth0, and here in the setting we already entered some URLs. So I'm going to enter one more URL. So it will say that we can use comma separated items. So it will be the same, and after that it will be account, and just copy this name, paste it here. It will be our email verification. Okay, and yeah, so just copy this URL also. Okay, now we will see encode URL online. We will encode our URL first. So I'm going to paste it here. I'm going to encode this URL. Yeah, so here we have this URL which we have encoded, and we will paste it here. Here, allowed URL. So return to this section, and client ID equals to this. Okay, so let's save it, and let me explain it. Here first of all it will be HTTPS, then colon, then double slash, and here we will define our domain /v2/logout. So it is a URL of logout, and it will be returned to a URL where you want to return. In our case we want to return to the email verification. So we will copy that link, and we will encrypt that link and paste that link here, client ID, and here you will paste the client ID. So that's it, and let's see. And after that click on the deploy. It will be deployed, and then let me minimize. Okay, then go to the flow, and here in the custom section you will see we have this thing. Just drag it and drop here, then click on apply. Okay, now let's see what will happen. So let's close this thing after saving it. Okay, let's close this. Let's run our application again. Okay, so let's sign up again. Okay, so now we will continue, and make sure this email is right one, because you are going to get a verification email since we are doing some testing. So I am entering the wrong email addresses. You will actually get a verification email. So if you enter your actual email, you will actually get a verification mail, then you can verify it from there. So let's click on continue, and yeah, here the view email verification is not found. Oops, so that's the problem. Right now I'm getting very unusual error. View is absolutely present here, but I don't know why it is not detecting. It is here, account email verification.cshtml. So I'm just going to copy these things Actually, I'm not going to copy anything, so let's delete this guy, and let's delete this thing, and let's do one thing here. Let's go to the home controller and copy the index page, copy this file, and I think I'm not able to copy this thing. Oops. So let's go here and let's see we can do it here or not. I can go here, copy. Yeah, we are able to copy it here and paste it here, and let's change its name to our email verification. Let's change it to email verification. Okay, and let's change it to email verification. Let's delete these two lines and just type here h1 please verify email. Now let's see. And one more thing, before it was like async task, and this like this. Before it was like this, and I have removed this async option because we do not need it here. Actually, we are not going to do any async thing here, so I have removed it. Now it's just a simple plain method, and here its definition, its view, please verify email. Okay, so let's run the application again. Okay, now we are good here. So recently we have registered with John, so that was John at the gmail.com. John, let me enter its password. Let's see what will happen here. So it is saying that please verify, and now if I will try to log in with previous account, and actually it was Ravindra at the gmail.com, what will happen? And now I can see that I'm not able to log in my account. So either I have to verify myself from the email account where I will get the verification link, or admin can also verify its user from the dashboard. So we are going to go here, user management, users, and here you will see that we have 3 users, and I'm going to go here, and here you can see email, and which is pending. Click on edit, set as email verified, and save it. Okay, now let's go back. Let's register it as verified user also. So oops, yeah, I was in the right place. So I'm going to go here and edit, set as verified, and one more, last one is Mike, and edit, set as verified, save. That's it. You can see it is verified now. So now let's go here again and let's register with any of the email. So let's register it with John at the rate john@gmail.com, john@12345 hash. That was my password. Okay, so accept, and you can see that I have perfectly logged in. Now we have done these things. I'm going to go in my previous page again, where it was, let's see, applications in the .NET auth in the quick start, and I'm going to create one more action method. So that will be our, well, we will copy this method, and in the account controller we will paste this method. It is also an authorized method. Profile, and it is the profile, so it is how we will get name, email address, and profile image. So click control dot here, that's it. So right now what we will do, we will just go here in the views section, and I'm going to copy this thing and paste it here. Just to rename this guy, and let's name is user profile. Okay, so it is our user profile, that's it. And actually its name is profile, so let's change it to profile. It was not a user profile. Okay, now here in the model section we will create a new file which is user profile.cs, and here we'll just write namespace and the name of project .NET Auth0 .models, and here we will create this class user profile. It will have these properties: email address, name, profile image, and user ID. So we need to create these 4 properties, so just create these guys. After this, just close this guy, and here we have this method which we have copied from auth0 dashboard. Here you can see we are returning a view with this anonymous object, and now we do not need to return it as anonymous. We can also return it like this: var user profile equals to this new, and here you can write user profile. Now we can see name, this, email address, and profile image. Okay, we can pass this user profile. Now we are here inside the user profile CSHTML page, and here we will write some HTML. So it is a row, and here we'll define our column. At the column we have one more row, and here we will define our title, and here another column called md2, and here we will define our profile picture if we have any. Otherwise we will move ahead, and here in the call md4 section we will define a name and user ID and email address. That's it. So it is our user profile section. So just open layout.cshtml page, and here we will create another link. So just copy this guy and paste it here. Okay, and let's remove this my order section. We are not going to create it. I have removed my orders, and instead of my order we will define here profile, and it will be account and profile. So let's see. You can see we have this link profile. If I click here, user profile john@gmail.com, and that's it. So it's just a basic image. Let's log out and let's see what we can do now. First of all, we have been log out. If I try to access a profile, what will happen? What will happen then? Then it is redirect to login page. So that's it. So let's define one more CSS/HTML file here. So just copy this guy and paste it here. Profile copy. Actually, let's delete this and let's copy the email verification. So copy this thing and paste it here. Let's change it to access denied. That's it. And we are going to define this method here in the account section, and just copy this guy and let's change it to access denied. Okay, so let's run. Oops, let's stop it. We need to change this line here. Let's change it, access is denied. Okay, and let's name it class text danger. Okay, now let's run it. So this is our access denied page and we will use it in the future, so do not worry about it. So let's close it for now. Let's close this guy for now and let's shrink this guy. Okay, now what if I want to give access, I want to create access for some certain role. Suppose there is some link that only admin can access. So let's go here in the home section, home controller, and let's just say we have a link and name it admin page, admin page. Okay, and let's put a authorize attribute here. Okay, and after putting authorize, we are going to create this admin page view. So we are going to go here inside the views, home, and here we will create, we are not going to create, we are just going to copy this privacy page and going to paste it here. Let's change it to what it was, admin page. Okay, now let's press Ctrl P and let's search layout.cshtml page, and here we had defined this admin page. So let's change it to home and admin page. Okay, now let's run this application again. So I am logged into account and you can see that we have this link admin page. So I want that this admin page is only accessible to the admin. So how we will do that? So first of all, we have to create a role. So go to here and go to user management, rules, and create a role here. Let's name it admin and administrator description. Okay, now we have created a role. Okay, let's save this guy, and permission, we do not need to give any permission here, the user. So add user, and let's say, do we have any user? Let's make ravindra@gmail.com to admin. So it is our admin. Okay, if we go here in the user section, Ravindra, and you can see here also we have this role section. You can see that this one has a role administrator and it is directly assigned. Okay, so this one is administrator, so only this user can see this link. So how can do that? So first of all, let's close this thing and let's go here. Let's go here. So I have some link here. We also have to go into actions, flows, and we are going to create another login flow. So be ready for it. Go to custom section, and here in the custom section there is a plus sign, build custom, and add a role to user, something like this. Okay, let's click on create, and here we have this section again, and here we have this line. So I'm just going to copy this line here, and what this line will do, api.id.token set custom token, and it will set a role here. So you also need to copy this line and paste it here. Okay, and yeah, I will try to give you this file so that you can access it easily. I think I will paste these thing in the description box. Okay, so let's deploy this thing, and after that click on this link back to the flow, and again go here and add role to the user. So drop it here and click on apply, and here in this section where it is, this one here, profile, account, admin page, yeah, this one, admin page, and here I will write if user, capital user, and user dot identity dot is in user dot, what it is, user dot is in role, let's say admin. If it is a admin, then this link will be visible, otherwise this link will not be visible. Okay, here we will simply write roles equals to admin. Okay, so now let's run this guy again. So I was logged out from my account because I need to log out first, then after logging out I'm going to log in again with this admin account. Let's click on continue and let's see what is happening here. OpenID message contains error, access denied, assigned roles is not defined, error URI is null. Yeah, then there must be an error. So let's go here, click on the add role to the user, click on here, and now you can see that cannot find this name assigned role. So here you can see we haven't actually fetched the roles. So from event.authorization dot roles we can find our roles. So it's assigned roles, and we will append these assigned roles here. I hope we would not get any error now. So let's see what will happen. So here we can see that now I'm logged in. Again, I'll try to log in. So let's log in here. You can see I am able to access the admin page, profile page, admin page, log out. So let's register, sorry, not register. Let's log in with another user. Let's log in with John. Now you can see that John is not able to access this link. Here is no admin page. So if I try to access it directly, what will happen? Home slash what it was, admin page. So then you can see access is denied. That's why I have created this access denied page earlier. So here we have defined our role based authorization also. Yeah, so that was pretty good. And one more thing we can do here, what if I want to retrieve the user ID and I want to save this into my database? Suppose I am using SQL Server database or MySQL database for other operations, and I want to save this user ID that is generated via Auth0 system. I want to save it into my system, and I want to sync my ID that is generated by Auth0 system. What I can do, or we can do here, is we just have to save the ID generated by Auth0 into our database. And how to retrieve that ID, that's the big question. So we have the claims by which we can retrieve the ID. So here in this profile method, you can just write this line, user ID, where user ID equals to user.claims.first or default, and C arrow function C dot type equals to claim types dot name identifier dot value, and in this line you will get the user ID generated by Auth0 system, and you can check if this ID exists or not in your database. So if this ID exists in your database, then it's okay. It means you are registered and you have saved this ID in your database. But what if this ID does not exist in your database? In that case, you will check if user ID exists or not. If it does not exist, you will create a new entry in your database and you will save this user ID corresponding to that entry. In that row, you also can save some other information like user email, user nickname, user name, something like this. You can also save all these info on that row. Then with that row, you can do any kind of operations, like you can perform some join operations. Suppose you are using e-com application and you want that how many orders a customer have purchased. So you can associate that user ID to order table. So that's how you can link order ID and user ID. So I hope you are getting the point what I'm trying to say. That's the last point I want to explain in this video. So that's it for now. See you next time.